I'm just gonna say it. Now, I know you've got your fingers in a few other pies now, and that's fine. Just don't forget to make time for our business, too.
My mic got muted. Okay, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said hi to everybody before it got muted. Potentially. If not, good morning, everybody, again. I don't know how it got muted again. I must have hit it. Oops, sorry, Crips. Oh, I was just getting ready to take the invite for salvage. Damn it. One more second, I would have had it. Bummer. Okay. I was going to start with salvage just because it just popped up. I was like, oh, that's right, with the time change. I forgot about it. Hey, lovely goddess, how are you today? All right, so we're in a new month of things. It is November. I'm going to pull up the newswire. So one thing, if you weren't around for Outlaw Pass 2, I think it was, you can get all of these items that I'm wearing right now. Oh, my little scarf is gone. There we go. My bandana. You can get all of these items this month if you did not have that Outlaw Pass. Try to get some light here. So this is like the full outfit. Let me just pull this up real quick. Most of the stuff you can do all month long, I believe, and then that you have to log in during the week of like Thanksgiving, which is like November 25th through December 1st to get some of them. Arthur's outfit is 30% off. Yeah, the hairway, I think. Okay, so if you have the trader role and you're a level 20, or you get it and you become a level 20 and you log in, you're going to receive the coat I'm wearing here. So this is the Rexroad coat. And then if you complete all your trader daily challenges, you'll receive the pants. And I'm assuming that's just like one day. So you have to like one day do all your trader daily challenges. If you complete a trader sale, you get the boots. Let me back up a little bit so you see the boots. Kind of hard to see the boots. There we go. If you do a trade route free room event, you'll receive the spectacles, so the glasses she's wearing, the Belcourt tinted. And then if you craft an item at your campfire, you'll receive the Rexroad shirt and the vest. So the shirt is kind of just like a plain white shirt. There you go, this one here. And then the vest is the vest over top of it. And then to complete your outfit, to get the bandana and the hat, you have to just log in during Thanksgiving week. So all you have to do is log in. So sometime November 25th or December 1st, just make sure you log in. And you'll get that along with 50 small game arrows. So I actually like this outfit. I like the individual pieces. I use that vest in a lot of outfits. I've used the coat. I use the bandana. I'm not a big hat person, but the hat is one of the nicer hats, I think. Also, I got the code on accounts where I restarted them, even if I didn't have trader role yet. So I think it counts. Oh, nice, nice. That's good to know, Jess. And the boots are like, the boots are not terrible, actually. They would probably go with outfits. I just, I don't really use them too often, but yeah, it's a pretty good looking outfit. I will say also the community outfit is a pretty good one as well. Here we go. So this is the community outfit. I actually really like this. I think they did a good job. I would probably change up the boots, maybe. But I think that's a pretty good outfit too. I would definitely get it all because, again, just even if you use individual pieces, that's one of my favorite vests, the Matic vest. And the pants as well, although I normally do them in black. Oh, shoot. Okay, I got to edit this real quick. I forgot the thing was up. Give me a second. My bad. All right, let's get the leaderboard off. Live reactions can stay on. We got live chat summary, replay. I don't know if that's going to refresh and take that away or not. Those numbers annoy me. Hello, Ghost. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. So yeah, so I don't have this one saved. So I am going to rock the community outfit, I think. This is a good looking outfit, though. I do really like it. Let's go ahead and just rock this one a little bit. I'm going to change the boots, I think, though. It's the only thing that I'm really like, not too sure I like those boots. See if we can find a... I feel like it's so much brown, we almost need some, like... I wonder if, like, do something like maybe let the pants be long. We could continue the theme of brown. Like, that one's not bad, actually. But just do long pants. All right, let's give that a whirl. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's maybe a bit too much brown all for one outfit for me. I would probably try to like change it up a little bit. Do we have to do a call to arms to get the Rex? Are you talking about the Rex Road stuff? No. That was the outfit I was just showing. You just have to each individual piece you can get by doing something. So if you're a level 20 trader and you log in, you'll get the coat. If you do all your trader daily challenges one day, you'll get the pants. If you do a trader sale, you'll get the boots. If you do a trade route free roam event, you'll get the glasses, the spectacles. If you craft an item at your campfire, you'll get the shirt and the vest. You'll get both of them at the same time. And if you log in November 25th through December 1st, you'll get the bandana and the hat. So actually pretty easy to get that set this month, which is good. You don't have to do any really tricky. The only one I'm not 100% sure about is the complete all your trader daily challenges. I'm assuming that's just one day, but until somebody does it and tells me that, yeah, they just did one day of trader challenges. They're always a little bit vague with their stuff. So I'm assuming just one day, complete all 3 of your trader daily challenges and you'll get it. So for example, today, if you were to eat 3 stews, donate 6 large animals and 10 small animals, theoretically, you should receive the pants in 72 hours. Speaking of, for this month, it is 2x sales on trader wagons, and perfect carcasses, pelts, skins, and hides will all give extra materials so you can fill up your camp faster. And then every sale you do is going to be 2x reward. So I probably should work on my camp a little bit. I know the last thing I did was, okay, I definitely need to fill my camp up.
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I do have 10 small animals.
Very nice. Good stuff. Excellent. Thank you. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's top notch. This is good quality.
Really? We didn't even get out of the red there? That's sad. That's sad. We're gonna have to go a-hunting. My least favorite thing to do in the game is a-hunting. I might get my camp out into the plains, though. Yeah, let's move this out into the plains. That's gonna be a little bit better. Are you perfect? Where'd you go? Why can't I see what you are? Why can't I see what you are? Oh, what? That was perfect. Damn it. Well, this game's being shitty today. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't do a mercy kill? It's only a 2-star. Damn it. Hey, Ken, how's it going? More audio just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Alright, let me get out of here. It's just too much. Too many trees, too hard to see stuff. I don't know if my mic was covering the star level of that grizzly, or if it just wasn't showing it. Hazard set from the 24th is 10 XP on turkey sales. Yes, correct. I think it starts the 25th, though. Let me double check that. So yeah, November 25th through December 1st, you get 10 times Red Dead money. I don't think it's XP. I think it's just money from during that week. So if you sell turkeys to, like, probably the butcher, I guess, or whatever, then you'll get 10 times money. Which, what does a turkey normally go for? I mean, 10 times is good, but, like, honestly, that wouldn't be my... Oops. I hate the hitbox on the heads of pronghorn. All right, see if we get killed by this person. It's quite possible. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, where's my camp? Is my camp down here? It is. Whoop. Okay. Good to know that that drops the animal when you... I was like, did it despawn? What the hell? I want to get a turkey and sell it and see how much it is. So we can see how much 10 times is. Anybody know? It's got to be just like a couple dollars, right? A perfect might be like...
Supplies are running down fast.
Okay, that filled us up pretty good. Pretty good. That one was a perfect, so... I probably should collect my stuff. I don't think I collected ammo since the last CTA I did. Hey, puppy. This is a little bit of an awkward spot, just because if I get stuff up here, I have to go around the fence. And there is somebody around here, but that's gonna, like, mess up animal spawns a little bit. just use all my small animals, so we'll fill them back up as well. So yeah, if you like hunting, this is going to be a good month for you because you can do a lot of hunting. You can do a lot of trader sales. I probably won't do too many. I did 1 day of it and got the pants. It does work on low levels if you have just 1 day. Oh, okay, nice. I did 1 day of it. Did you do all 3 dailies on 1 day, or did you do all the dailies? Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. If you're low level and you only have 1 daily and you complete that 1 daily, it works. Gotcha. Okay, so that's good to know. So no matter what level you are, as long as you complete all of your trader daily challenges, whether you have 1, whether you have 2, whether you have 3, if you complete them all in 1 day, then you'll get the pants. That's good to know, that if you only have 1 trader daily, that it still counts. Yeah, I didn't read that fully through the first time. I mean, this is why I hate hunting. Ugh. All right, we'll throw a couple more animals in and then I'm done. I could check my wagon. I might have some stuff in there. We'll go do just some dailies and stuff. I'm actually kind of a little bit in a collecting mood, which is wild since we just had collecting month. What do we think next month is going to be? Obviously the CTAs. It's probably just going to be like bonuses on CTAs, right? So like all the like holiday, winter, Christmas CTAs will be out. I wonder if they're going to add new maps. They've been doing a lot of stuff for like, you need to practice your headshots. That was a headshot. That's what I'm saying. That was a headshot with a bolt action. I hate how they made the guns like not. I would have to use like a rolling block or a Carcano. Like the bolt should have been fine there. It was a headshot. Now I have to go over and see this poor animal just writhing in pain, which is not my favorite. Stupid Rockstar. All right, that's good enough for now. We'll get it. We're halfway filled. Puppy. I'd rather pet a pig. You know, guys, it's coming. It's coming. Crips is about to be very nice to our doggo when the snow comes. He's going to be saying all the nice things. Like, oh, I guess he's not so bad. And he's growing on me. Little bastard. Also, pigs are cute. Hey, Spooky, how are you today? All right, let's take a look at dailies. Oh, I can't carry any more current. Okay. Oh, you know what that means? I should have enough to make some golden cookies. Let's find out. Yes. Oh, got a key. I can't hold it down. Okay. Every time poor or perfect, $1,200 for camp. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I do hate the differences between story and online when it comes to like the guns and like the kills and stuff. It's way worse online when you're hunting. Two-star turkey gets you $1.20. Okay, so $1.20 times 10. So I'm just saying, you're not going to be rolling in the dough during that week. They're like, oh, you get 10 times money on turkey sales. And I'm just like, okay, but, you know, it's not a lot, you know? So a 3-star turkey is probably what, like $2-3, something like that. So yeah, like if you're low level, that's not bad. If you come across a bunch of turkeys. But then even if you come across a bunch of turkeys, the most you could carry is like 3. You put 2 on your horse and carry 1 and run to the butcher. If you have a wagon, you could throw a bunch in. But I mean, let's be real. If you're hunting turkeys to sell for money, you probably are a lower rank. You probably don't have a wagon. Oh, I meant to check my wagon to see if I had anything in it. Yeah, I'd rather have the XP too than the cash. Now, for a lower level, like it makes... Ooh! Kitty cat? I see you between there. Ah, it's only a 2-star. Alright, I feel like the wagon trick doesn't really work anymore. Ah, it did though. Alright, we got anything in here? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Nope, it'd be flat. By the way, guys, the Clodruber is on discount this month. So if you've been wanting to check out a Clodruber, now's the time. Look at this majestic boy. Look at him. I got the white one and the black one right now. Use the wagon only for crocodile. Crocodile. I don't know why I can't say the word hunting. I'll throw it. So if I kill like a bunch of perfect pronghorn, like I would throw it on to use the wagon for that. Admittedly, I don't use the wagon that much though. All right, let's take a look at some daily challenges here. We have 5 fish caught with live bait. Ooh, feed your horse 5 times or feed 5 different horses. Non-player enemies killed while in Deadeye. Posse races completed. Ram's head picked. Visit a shop in Tumbleweed. Pick some wild mints. All pretty easy today, actually. The only one, posse races, of course, you would need to have a posse for. Complete a bounty without killing an enemy or bounty target. A really good one for that would be the Wolfman bounty. Usually works pretty well. 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback. 3 bounty targets looted. Eat 3 camp stews. Donate 6 large animal carcasses to crypts and 10 small animal carcasses. Find 3 wildflowers. Drink an antique alcohol. And find 6 collectibles. Also pretty easy. Change your decor in your moonshine bar. Sell 2 moonshine to a preferred type. Or to a buyer. And sell with at least 18 bottles intact. Use 2 hardy tonics when too hot or too cold. 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. And... Dude, do you want me to shoot you in the face? Get gone. Revive 2 sedated animals. Yes, legendaries is typically what I would use my wagon for. The only other time would be if I killed a whole bunch of like at once and wanted to throw them in. As far as the daily challenges go, the roll ones are pretty good. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are easy. 13 are easy. So should be able to get those no problem today.
That mug of yours scarce before I make it even uglier.
These NPCs out here being ridiculous. Murder. All I'm doing is standing on the side of the road. You know? You know? You got the black one on your current account. His name is Hades. Nice. I have Saga on this account. Is the Black Clodruber. All right. What do I want to do first here? Let's go do the Wolfman bounty. I am sad to admit that I have not been keeping up a daily challenges streak with everything that's going on right now. I've been letting it go. I don't need to keep it up, but it's just something fun for me to do as a way for me to hop in and have a little bit of like direction as to what I want to do. And then also when I'm streaming, it's nice when I'm getting like 0.25, it's to do the dailies and stuff. But I have been letting it go and not keeping up with it, which is the first time since the game came out that that's happened. I put them in the wagon so I don't lose them when I fast travel and get booted. Yes. Oh my gosh, it used to happen all the time. You get this legendary animal and then the game would kick you, or you'd fast travel and the game would disconnect, or you'd get stuck in a black screen and I'd just be like, damn it. Correct. 40% off ability cards. Yeah, I went through all the... My video was just a little shorter this time. I just kind of kept to saying... I didn't like freestyle at all, add stuff in. But yeah, we went through all the discounts. I just went through them quickly. I didn't show anything for the discounts. I just read through them. That's good. If you're newer, the ability card, the discount on the ability card is really good. I don't think there's any XP on ability cards, though. There was it last month or the month before? So that's a bummer. But getting money off the cards is good because they're so expensive. That was one of the most expensive things when you first start, I feel like. Hey, Charles, how's it going?
I wish it was. He's a real life monster and one that needs hunting down and... Well, one of the two ways it can go. Go up to Lake Isabella and look around those parts.
All right, we'll see if we get the challenge today. It works, I would say, almost every time, but not every time. How I have the hand will. Oh, that's right. I forget to switch his horses. This is actually a good, good outfit for this horse too. Not that you can see it because it's nighttime. All right, we're gonna swap to the pump shotgun. Just because of the number of wolves that come in. Yeah, GTA 6 got delayed again, which is a bummer. And mostly why it's a bummer for me is because, look, I don't know if they're ever going to do anything else with Red Dead Online. I don't know if they're ever going to update or add significant new content beyond just like some Telegram missions and some CTAs. But they're certainly not going to do it until GTA 6 comes out, and they've worked out the bugs of GTA 6. So them postponing it is just not a good sign for Red Dead either. It just means another year of Red Dead, nothing happening in Red Dead. So, kind of a bummer, but... And again, there was no guarantee that they were going to do anything with Red Dead once GTA 6 did come out, but like, yeah. I like it nighttime because you can see the spots that he can be. I wonder if he's going to be at the bear again. He's been at the bear a couple times. Last couple times. Yep. Do. All right, all right. If we don't hear anything by the end of the year for what? For Red Dead? I mean, Red Dead, we already know they're not doing anything with it until GTA 6 is out. Come on, girl. You're doing good. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Man, the shooting delay on these guns right now is insane. I know there's one more back there.
The hell? Come this in so I can bite.
Come on this end so I can bite you. Hey, Denny, how's it going?
Just kill me then. I won't go down there.
So we're definitely not gonna hear anything about Red Dead, that's for sure. And we already know GTA is delayed until November of next year, so and that's it. That's it for right now.
You hear me? Never signed up. You leave me here. Living apart from.
Excuse me, sir. That was relatively easy for a wolfman. Belladonna did good this time. She did not buck me at all. We had good like positioning, good movement. That was good. I don't know if that guy wants to be tied up. Well, you know. He shouldn't have been a bad man. Oh, you're talking about the next gen. Sorry, Ken, I missed your first line. Yeah, it's not a good sign, honestly. That's why I never believe anything until Rockstar puts it out. Because you get reliable leakers that are generally right most of the time, but they're not right all the time. And it is weird. It is weird that we haven't heard anything about it if they were going to do it. So maybe that was postponed as well. I don't know. Maybe they never intended to do it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think the Rockstar picks up Red Dead again even after the... I mean, they might not, honestly. They might never do anything with Red Dead ever again. They kind of screwed themselves with the economy and they jacked it all up. And we do know that, like, shit happened at Rockstar. People left. There's, like, other stuff going on. So... like, they literally might never touch this game again in terms of content. But they certainly aren't doing it until GTA 6 is out, if they're going to. So I just want GTA 6 to come out, and then I want to know for sure. Like... it doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing. I'm not going to stop playing no matter what, because I enjoy this game. Like, as long as it is playable, so. Hi, Madowix, how's it going? It just means that I'm also playing other games, too. I'm not as, like... not that I'm not as invested. I'm just... obviously, when this game first came out and there was a lot to do, I was playing every day. And I'm not necessarily playing every day now because there's other stuff that's going on. PlayStation 8, then GTA 6, yeah. Okay, complete a bounty without killing an enemy or bounty target. Hey, girl. This is the weirdest glitch ever. I'm gonna tie myself up. I can loot myself! It'd be funny if that, like, took that from my money and then put it back in my money. I hurt myself today. Literally. Hey, Astarian buddy. This is so weird. I can't fast travel with her though. Goodbye, other self. Goodbye. All right, so that's an easy way if you're trying to complete a bounty without killing an enemy or bounty target. Again, it doesn't work 100% of the time, and I feel like it doesn't work for some people as well as it does for other people. So it's one thing when I do videos about like animal spawns and stuff that I try to like get people to understand, and I still get comments all the time where people are like, this didn't work for me. This is stupid. This doesn't work. And I was like, yeah, it's understandable that maybe it's not working for you because like the game is just weird. So whereas like I would say a good 99% of the time, if I do the Wolfman, I'm gonna get that I'm gonna get that daily. Whereas somebody, it might never work for them. Just like I might show like this is my best panther spot of all time. Every time I go there, pretty much when I'm in story, I'm gonna get a panther spawn here, and somebody would be like, I've tried for hours and days, and like I can't ever get a panther to spawn there. I was like, yeah, that tracks because the game's just really weird for people. People who struggle here usually have a much better luck getting a panther over here. So that's what I try to tell them. And when people, it's so funny when people in the comment section are just like adamant, like, you're terrible, this is not a spawn, like this isn't a thing, there's nothing here. And I'm just like, yeah, the game just kind of works differently for everybody. So I don't know what to tell you. Also, I had somebody recently tell me that they had a cougar spawn here. And I was like, I don't even know how that's possible. It's got to be something like where the Winyan bison and the Tanaka bison switch, so like they're in the wrong spot, and I feel like that's what's happening because that is not a cougar spawn at all. Like you should not get a cougar there. Hey John, how's it going? Yeah, that video came out a little bit late, unfortunately. I just really forgot what day it was or what time it was. I'm dealing with a work situation. I can't talk about it right now at the moment just because it does involve some HR legal stuff, and it's just a very uncomfortable situation. I've never had to deal with like anything like this before, and it's kind of just got me in this like weird headspace. And I realized on like, I think it was Wednesday that like it was Wednesday and like the new month had started, and normally I would try to get up super early on Tuesday and do the video because I used to be remote on Tuesdays, so I could get up early and do the video, but my video could be like uploading while I was working. And then as soon as it uploaded, I could, or as soon as it downloaded from HitFilm, I could upload it to YouTube while I was working. But now I'm at work, so I can't do that. So I either have to get up really, really, really early to try to get it to download so that I can get the upload started, or I have to wait till after work. And I just really forgot what day of the week it was, honestly. I'm not really sure what I said in there. That's what she said, but I missed it. I missed it. All right, let's do our other bounty daily challenges while we're at it. We've got lasso from horseback and loot. I think we can get the lassos in, and then even if we kill them, we can still loot them. Wow, that music is so loud. Holy shit. That is some loud ass music right now. I've got a star posse leader just spawned in behind me, which is weird. Hey Brandon, how's it going? Can you guys hear me? Oh geez, I don't know how loud that's coming through on stream, but holy crap. Why does GTA 5 Online get updated than Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 is masterpiece? Because GTA makes them more money. It's a sad fact. I think that something happened in the company over there when everybody started leaving, and I think something massive happened. Damn it, I could have gotten this guy before he got there. And they just put all their resources into GTA because that's what makes the money, and they pulled back from Red Dead because Red Dead doesn't really make them that much money. I mean, don't get me wrong, Red Dead made them a lot of money, but it doesn't make the money that GTA makes. Excuse me, sir. All right, that should be number 3. Perfect. Oh, we got a runner, I think. I don't actually need him. We're gonna have to let this guy go, I think. Maybe not. Do 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 do. Your vehicle could not reach you, even though you're on a road. Hey, Alex, how's it going? I don't either, but I'm thinking naughty as well because of my girlfriend. Keep that spice up. All right, did I get my loot? I need to loot one more. Spawns all the way over here. Dude, this music is so loud. Where are you going? And you got stuck on a rock, you bitch. There's a fucking road right here. I wish they would improve the wagon. After this, you're going to see Predator Badlands today. Nice. You know, I've never really watched any of the Predator movies. Dude, I got to turn my audio all the way down. Holy shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I've never really watched any of the Predator movies. I feel like my family's all seen them. I know my brothers have. Is that in theaters right now? What's coming out that we're gonna see next? Actually, the next movie I'll probably see in theater will probably be Scream 7. Which Gypsy was like, I'll totally go see it with you. And I was like, you don't even like those movies. I'm not gonna force you to go see that. Morning, Diana. I love how your YouTube name is just Diana Banana, and then your handle is Diana Bananas. Oh, this is not a... Sorry, my guy, you don't get to go. You're just a lackey. You're just a lackey. Ooh, Zootopia 2. Yeah, I don't know that that's one we'd go see in theater. I'm not a big theater person. The only reason I would go see Scream 7 is because I would just want to see it right away. And then he likes to see like the Marvel stuff in theaters, obviously, and all that. They didn't let me do Diana Bananas. My handle had to have an S. Hey, at least you got pretty close. That's pretty close. You didn't have to put numbers in. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? Nothing that I would go see. Both wagons used to appear at half a kilometer from me when I would call them if I'm not too far. They used to, if you were at least on the road, they would spawn the opposite direction you were facing on the road. But now they're just being real terrible. terrible. There was a time you couldn't get the wagons to spawn at all, though, so I guess... Oh, I guess it's not as terrible as it could be. Yeah, I don't think anything's coming out before Scream 7 that I would go see in theater. Zootopia 2 will be cute, but like that's probably one I would watch at home. But I don't have kids, so, you know. I hope I can go see Scream 7, but John is not a fan of the movie theaters and Scream movies, so we might have to wait till it comes out. Yeah, I know, like, Gypsy, gracious, very gracious to offer going. And I know he will go, and if I say, yeah, like, I'd like the company, yeah, he'll 100% go. But I know that he doesn't really like the Scream movie, so... I'm like, why would I go make you sit in the theater and watch this? Is that what I'm supposed to do as a girlfriend? I'm supposed to force you to do things you don't want to do? Because you like me? Actually, I swore the last time I went to the theater down here that I wasn't going to drive to that theater again on my own. I don't know why. Wherever I was coming from, it took me a really weird way and I got lost. But it doesn't seem so hard from this side of town. Sir, that was completely unnecessary. Alright, this should be all of our bounty dailies, I think. No! We're so close! Oh. Damn it. Oh. Bitch was like, nope. That was mean. Hey, at least they're all dead. I wish they weren't behind the wagon, though. Has anyone seen any news on the 60 FPS update? I have not seen anything, no. And that is why, until Rockstar says it, I don't put too much stock in it. I don't get my hopes up. Okay. All you had to do was turn. What is happening in this town? Look, I love Strawberry. It's one of my favorite towns aesthetically, but damn, it's hard to maneuver through here. My kids want to watch, and I told my sister we would take them since we want to see it too. Nice. Sometimes I wish I had kids just to do some of the stuff that I feel like it gets frowned upon if you don't have kids, like going to Disney on Ice. Not a reason to have children, though. Just to go do those things. Come on, buddy. Let's go get the last two. You're all bloody. You're a bloody, bloody mess. All right, can we make this turn this time, or are you going to run straight into the building and rear up again? Turn. There we go.
This can't be good.
Make it? But I don't actually want them. Could I? Probably. Unless there's something wrong. Do I want to? Not really. Not really. I don't want to be responsible for tiny humans. Especially in today's world.
Easier, I guess,
No, thank
for
you.
an amateur such as yourself.
I would want to adopt before I had kids naturally, honestly. I think it just depends on what you want. Some people really like kids and that's the life they want. Some people don't want to be responsible for tiny humans and that's the life they have. And I think either's okay. I don't think you should have kids just because people think you should have kids. And I don't think you should not have kids because people think you shouldn't be adding tiny humans to the world. I think you should just do what you want when it comes to that. If you want 10 kids, have 10 kids. You want 1 kid, have 1 kid. You want no kids, have no kids. All right, all of those are done. We could go check on camp, see how camp's doing, then maybe do a little collecting. Maybe we'll sell Let's sell a moonshine first and get the next one cooking. And then we'll go to camp. Then we'll do some collecting. I think you should live the life you want without anyone telling you otherwise. Yeah, it really drives me crazy when people try to shame other people. So people try to shame women for having only one child because they're like, oh, well, I mean, you know, don't you want your kid to have a friend, like a sibling? Like, that's selfish not to give them a sibling. And I think it's terrible when somebody shames a mom for having 5 kids because that's too many. Or shame a woman for not having any children. And just like, shut the fuck up. Like... Mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Now, if somebody's having a bunch of kids that they don't want to take care of and they're shirking their responsibilities, okay, shame them. Oh, we don't have moonshine. Never mind. Let's start some moonshine. It's like the whole, like, feminist thing. The whole idea of the feminist movement was just that women have the choice, that women aren't forced to do what people want them to do. So the whole idea of it was, you know, women should have an equal say, women should be able to vote, and if you want to stay home and raise kids, great. If you want to go to work and have a job, great. It was just that's it. Choices. Like, I should get to decide what I want to do. Me and my, like, let's say I was married, me and my husband would decide what we wanted to do. If we were going to have kids, would I stay home with them and raise them and take care of the house? Or would we both have jobs? Or would he stay home and take care of the kids and I would have a job? Like, it was all just about choices. And, you know, this idea of shaming people for either of it, like women shaming women who want to stay home and have kids and raise them, is ridiculous to me. Because that's what it was, just about having the choice, not about having a specific, like, you have to do this kind of a thing. Okay, so we can't do moonshine. That's okay. We're going to go back to camp. We're going to see. I know I'm going to need to do a resupply here at some point. It'd be nice if I could get to 100 before I sign off today, but I don't know that I am going to. Movie vids are expensive. One person with a ticket and popcorn costs me around $35, $83 for 2 people, $70. Yeah, so when Gypsy and I go to the movies, it's $53 or something like that just for our tickets. Now, I don't get drinks or popcorn, and he has the app thing where he gets points, so he usually is only paying a couple bucks or whatever for popcorn and a drink. But that's, I mean, for 2 people, like, you know, $50 to $55, like, for 2 people to go to movies is insane. I think I got a drink there once. I just really wanted one of those, like, slushy things or whatever, and he got me the whatever it was. And it was way too big. I could only drink, like, a quarter of it. I was like, do you have a small? Like, all I want is a freaking small. I just want a small amount of it. I don't want a fucking giant size. Where's my camp? Is my camp not in the plains anymore? Yeah. Live your life as long as you're not hurting anybody. The end. Movie tickets here cost $17 for an adult. Child is 14. I think I remember correctly. It's so crazy. Our tickets literally for adults are now like $25 each. It's insane.
Why I didn't start this business years ago. We're going all the way to the top, you and me.
All right. What are we doing? Oh, we are halted. Okay, so we do need to do a resupply.
Now, you know how I am. I prefer to do things by the book.
No, you don't.
But there's a
Get out of
local
here.
business with some very attractive merchandise in stock. And should that fall into our possession, well, I think I'd be willing to bend my ethics just this once. The rest, I leave to you.
It's easy for us, the guys, say I want kids, but we don't have to carry them and push them out. Facts. It hurts, I'm sure. I haven't had any, but I know it hurts. Now, I feel like men also, like, there's this really disgusting trend out there of, like, you always have the guys that shouldn't have a microphone on a podcast that are talking and yapping their mouth. And they'll be like, you know, if we have kids, if my wife lets herself go, if she gains any weight and doesn't lose it right away, like, I'm gone. Like, fuck out of here. Do you have any idea what it's like to be a woman with our hormones, and then if you get pregnant on top of that and you have a child, do you have any idea how that messes with your body? Get out of here. I want to take all those men and magically turn them into women and make them go through all that so they can experience it. Shit. I mean, I can't get this bag without killing people. Let's be real. I could try to kill you quietly. Regular arrows. Like, how do they want you to get this bag without, like, killing people? I guess you have to do that.
Hey, there's a dead body.
Whoops. What? I had my bow and arrow out so that I could stab you in the neck. Now everybody's got to die. Sorry. I tried to do it as peacefully as possible. Y'all were not cooperating. It's a guy that shouldn't be married. He doesn't deserve a woman to have a child. Facts. I don't think men understand men because men don't have the hormonal shifts that women do, even on a daily, weekly basis. So men's hormone cycles 24-hour, right? So they have the same, they feel the same, generally speaking, when it comes to hormones, day in and day out. And women are not like that. Our hormones, each kind decrease and increase, you know, week to week, you know, through the month. And I just don't think men really understand why women can be emotional certain times or sad certain times or like really happy certain, like I don't think some men who, not all men obviously, I just think if you don't experience, you don't know what it's like. And then when you add a baby on top of that, which is a whole person growing inside of your body, like holy shit, man, it messes you up. It's not something you just recover from. Some women do. Some women have easy pregnancies and recover very easy and they don't have any issues, but like, you know, that's not everybody. Sorry, what stream did I just join? Real talk. Oh man, Chris is like, you got the law on ya. I ain't helping you. Alright, it doesn't look like they're following me, so I just need to lose the status here. The shit we also have to put into our bodies so that we don't have to get pregnant. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. All those hormones. And yeah, I don't think guys realize either that birth control really messes up a lot of people too. They're like, oh, it's a woman's responsibility. They should just go on birth control. Do you have any idea what it's like to unnaturally, like, force your body to do something it doesn't want to do via hormones? Like, you're lucky we like you guys. Do do do.
Well done.
Do 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 do. Same, Diana. Same. All right, so our camp is now going again. All right, let's go visit a shop in Tumbleweed, pick some ram's head and some mint. Those are some easy ones as well. While we're over getting the mint, we'll probably grab some fish with live bait. Crafto and I camp and I still haven't received the Rexord vest and shirt. How long ago did you do that? It can take up to 72 hours. Hey, Kratos, thank you so much for being a member for 40 months. I'm just saying, any of you boys out there listening, you're not married yet, you got a girlfriend you're dating, you're maybe gonna get married. Just keep these things in the back of your head, okay? When she's a little crazy, all right, and she's a little emotional, okay, she can't help it. As long as she's not being a terrible human being, and she's just sad, just give her a hug, buy her some chocolate if she likes chocolate, you know. Snuggle in a little bit, have some tissues ready, like you'll be fine. If she wants to eat all the things, you buy her all the things to eat, okay? We go through periods with our hormone periods. That's funny. That's not actually what I meant. We go through times when our hormones are like eat everything. Okay, don't shame her. Just get her some Ben and Jerry's, okay? You know, just get her some food. Let her eat it out. Kratos has been with my wife for 33 years now and I have a 17-year-old son. I think I get it. That's good. You're one of the good ones. All right, where do we want to go for Ram's Head? Where do I normally go for Ram's Head? Do I normally go Cumberland? I'm trying to think now. Or do I normally go outside of Rhodes? There's some outside of Rhodes, right? All right, let's go to Valentine first. We'll go up the north. We'll see if we can find it. In the US, it's even crazier than in Europe. You allow things that we wouldn't. Yeah, it's true. Well, you in the wrong place, Pascal, if that's not a joke. Even if it is a joke, I guess. It's a mentality that's out there a lot, and I think it's pretty shitty, actually. It does a disservice to women. And it acts like women are the only problem. Like, men don't ever cheat. By the way, cheating for me is the worst thing, one of the worst things that you can do in a relationship or to another human being. On either side. It's a massive pet peeve of mine. Chocolates for the win. John got me a big-ass box of Ferrero Rocher chocolates the other day, and I was like, you can't tell me nothing no more. I got you a whole month's supply. I was cracking up. Nice. I was having a really bad night the other night, and Gypsy ordered me cookies and had them delivered to my apartment. He's like, do you want cookies? And I was like, no, yes, but no. All right, we need to find the Ram's Head. I don't really want to look up where the Ram's Head. Here we go. Here's some Ram's Head. Nice. How many is this? 2? I'd prefer 3. But I think it's only 2. Got some Violet Snowdrop there. Just yesterday saw Michael Jackson's movie trailer. Like for a new movie. Interesting. That's carrots. Got some ginseng, more Violet Snowdrop, carrots. Men are and remain little children. That's not easy. I feel like... I don't know how I want to word this. Take the card and go. I feel like there's issues on both sides for sure, but that's always going to be there. And I feel like you just need to be more discerning with who your partner is. Which is hard to do because, you know, people hide who they are when you're dating. And that's difficult. It is a very real thing for a man and a woman to get married, a woman to get pregnant, have a kid, and the man have not been physically abusive to that point and becomes physically abusive. That is actually a real thing, which is really sad to me. So I can't say 100% like just be discerning and pick a good partner because like, yeah, people hide who they are to a certain point. All I gotta say is if you're dating somebody and there's red flags at the beginning, like don't ignore them. Where am I? There's a spot that has Ram's Head. It's over by... I'm just like in the wrong spot though. It's like it's over this way. It's where the log is. Oh, here's some here. It's like blending. Are you kidding me? There's only 2 here as well. That is rude. Hey there. I would have had 5 if one of those spots had 3. All right, we need 1 more. What are the odds I'm just going to stumble across it? Those were the 2 spots that I know of for sure. It's kind of hard for me to see it in this lighting. Struggling a little bit. Might have to look it up. I have to look up some spots. So much hummingbird sage. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen so much hummingbird sage through here. All right, let's look up a location. Dude, I saw this video the other day, and this guy and a girl were doing like this trivia thing. The guy, it had to have been a skit because the guy was being so dumb, like on a level of you can't be that unintelligent, sort of a level, like intentionally. Like they had to name, so all the questions, the answer started with the letter H, and the guy was like. First of all, he wasn't using anything with the letter H, which I get it when you're just like thinking of stuff real quick, but then he'd be like, no, a letter H. And they'd be like, oh, air. And I'd be like, does air start with a letter? Like you have to be doing this intentionally, right? Because the answer for one of them was it hydrogen? Oh, I don't remember now what the question was, but let's just say it was hydrogen. And he's like, yeah, he's like naming stuff that doesn't start with the letter H. And I'm just like really? And then she was getting them like right, and he was like looked like he was getting angry, and he's like stop answering, like stop answering these so fast, like, but in a way that was like, if it was real, it's a red flag, girl, run for your life. Because he was like putting her down for getting the answers that he wasn't getting the answers, instead of being like, yeah, like great job, you're so smart, like. And I was like, that is, if that's not a skit, girl, run. All right, Gene Ropke, RDO map. I am on PlayStation 5. Okay, plants and Ram's Head. All right, let's just check a couple of the... Oh, I was almost there too. Damn it. More hummingbird sage. Ginseng. Carrots. Ram's Head's being a little elusive today. Here we go. And there's 3 at this one. What's the best ability card in the game? I think that's kind of subjective because it really just depends on your play style. I can tell you some of the good ones. Oh my gosh, I love the green and red flag guy on the internet. He is the best. I love it. Hey, Sir Will, good morning. How are you today? I used to be the guy that didn't want to make a move on women, and now that I have a girlfriend, I wouldn't make a move. That's the way it should be. And she shouldn't be making moves either. I just feel like when you're with somebody, you need to be committed to them, if that's the expectation. And like, if you don't want to be with him anymore, don't drag them along. Like, if you want to be with somebody else, break up with them. You know, if you're married to somebody, it's really unacceptable that you would be with somebody else. And I know the easy thing is say, like, you don't want to be in that marriage anymore, divorce them. But like, dude, why did you get married? Like, you should be trying to work it out. Like, I understand there's reasons why people get divorced, like legitimate reasons, but it shouldn't just be because, oh, I met this person that I really like. Because that, the grass isn't greener, guys. You have to, your grass is greener where you water it, right? So if you're in a relationship and the reason is, oh, I met this person, it's just the same as when you met the person you were married. It's just fresh and new, and so it seems more exciting. But if you put the effort into your current relationship, like, it could be that way again. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, we need to go get mint now. I am doing pretty good, Sir Will. Thank you. Do I have a beginner guide on my channel? On my channel? Like, I have a bunch of beginner guides if you're talking to me. I have videos on starting your character up to what you should do through the first part. So, like, maybe 4 different videos. It goes through, like, customization. So I've got, like, a bunch of that. And then I've got guides for each of the roles. I've got a guide on gold, the gold timer. So I have a bunch of, like, beginner type guides and things. We're gonna go to Lagras. And what does putting effort into a relationship really mean? I mean, you have to be present with them, right? So there's a study out there that shows that the relationships that are most successful don't have anything necessarily to do with, like, how similar you are or, like, how much you have in common, but it has to do with when somebody reaches towards you or, like, looks for, I forget how they phrase it, a bid for attention, you turn into that. So if you guys are having a conversation, you're not on your phone while this person's trying to talk to you. When somebody reaches for you, you reach back to them. Somebody tries to hold your hand, you hold their hand. So it's you know, putting effort in is paying attention to your partner, having the conversations, being willing to listen to what concerns are, validating feelings, like, and being open to changing behavior if there's something that is not working out. And that's on both sides. It's a give and take, right? So, and I'm not a relationship expert by any means, but you can't ignore your partner all day and just be on your phone or be gaming or, like, be out, whatever, and then expect that relationship to be flourishing. You have to put effort into getting to know them, spending time with them, date nights, conversations, you know, non-sexual affection, like, as a start, I guess. If you go for a relationship, remember, it's not a currency exchange. Yes, it is not a currency exchange. Because I do X for you doesn't mean you need to give me Y, sort of a thing. And that's, again, on both sides and everything. Also, yes, everybody ages. If you want to be with a 20-year-old forever, you're not good. Just don't get married. Like, just, it's because it's everybody ages, you know. And you have to keep in mind that whoever you pick as your partner, like, things happen. Real medical issues happen, and if you're not willing to be there for the person that you love that's going through a horrible medical issue, like, again, don't get married, because life is hard. You're never gonna find, okay, here's the thing, there's always gonna be somebody better for you out there, right? So you're dating somebody, you get married to somebody, there's always going to be a better person out there. And if you have that mentality of, oh, I just want the next best thing, no relationship you're in will ever work. You have to be willing, whoever you pick, you have to be willing to invest in that relationship. Because it's not going to be perfect. No relationship's ever going to be perfect. And there's always going to be somebody you can find that is quote unquote better. Maybe understands you better, is more similar to you. But again, you'll just be flitting from one relationship to the next if that's the mentality you have. I bring my girlfriend candy to work and I don't look for anything in return. I saw a video the other day, and again, these happen to be about guys, but it goes the same way, girls too. I'm not discriminatory in saying that guys are terrible people, but this was just one where I forget this woman's page, but she went out on a date. She met this guy. First of all, probably stay away from Tinder, because I feel like a lot of these videos, and I see guys post stuff too where the woman's like crazy, and I was like, well, you know, you met them on Tinder, so I don't. If you're looking for a marriage, I don't know. I'm sure there's some good ones out there, but maybe not the majority. All right, I'm going toward mint. And she had the video like off to the side where it was kind of like hidden, so you couldn't really tell that she was videoing. So it could have been a skit, but I feel like it's a real life scenario where they were out to dinner. It was the end of the dinner, and the guy asked if she wanted to come back to his place, and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much, but like, you know, I don't feel comfortable doing that on after a first date, you know, and I do have to get up early for work tomorrow." And he got really pissy, and he's like, "Well, I mean, I'm a nice guy. Like, we can just, you know, watch a movie or grab a drink or whatever, you know." And then he's like, "Well, I mean, I'm paying for this. I'm paying for this meal, and that's it. That's all I get. Like, you're not even going to come back and spend a little more time with me." And I'm like, dude, she doesn't owe you anything, and vice versa. It doesn't matter who's doing what. It's not. Again, if you're doing something, expecting something in return, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's in everything. Whether that's a romantic relationship or a friendship. If you're doing something because you think you're going to get something in return, you are not doing that thing for the right reason, and you might as well just not do it at all. And so and he's like, "Well, you know, you can just pay for your meal." And she goes, "I'll pay for the whole thing." You know, she's like, "I'll pay for the whole thing. I didn't ask you to pay for me. It wasn't a super expensive bill." And she was even like, "Oh, like, you know, if you're having money problems, just say it." she goes, I didn't ask you to pay for me. I'll pay the entire check. And he got pretty shitty, and I was like, yeah, nobody owes you. You don't know, you know, even if he wanted to buy the meal, she does not owe you anything. But also, I think it's okay to split the check when you're first getting, because I get it. It gets expensive. And I don't think a guy should have to drop $200 every time he has a first date. So, like, that to me, the expectation, too, that you can go out and have somebody has to spend a couple $100s on you the first time you've met is also wild. Go on a coffee date. Go on a walk. Like, get to know somebody first and then invite them to dinner and pay for the dinner. If it, like, you connect, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, I guess. Hey, ooh, I'm gonna say assassin just because my brain's gonna hurt trying to say that full thing. And I'm sure your actual YouTube name is way different than your handle. But welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're having a conversation about, I don't know how we get on these topics sometimes. Sometimes we have TED Talks here. It's okay. Have any of you seen the Cheesecake Lady video? No. This is the Clodruber. So you can get them on discount this month. I absolutely love the Clodruber. Did I get 5 mint? I am so, like, not paying attention to anything. Let me give him a good brushing first. So the Clodruber's on discount. Sorry, it's nighttime, so it's not going to be as great to, like, look at him. The one thing about the Clodrubers you have to know is they have this beautiful Roman nose. You see that? It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous nose. Some people don't like it, though. I love it. So this is Astarion. He's the white Clodruber. He's the base. He's the trader roll horse. Morning, David. And right now I have the white one and the black one. These are both the rank ones. Stats don't really matter, so don't be turned off by stats. Wow, he just like straight up vanished. I think the silver is beautiful. Ooh. My bad. My bad. I made you stop right by a danger noodle, I think. Danger noodle? Yep. Look at him. Look at that cute little danger noodle. How close can I get before he snaps and bites me? You know, say what you want. Rockstar did a pretty good job, I think. Just started no money or gold yet, trying to get my first roll. Gotcha. Okay, so you can't get the Clodruber until you have the trader roll. So if you're brand new, it's definitely not a focus for sure. What, do you have any idea what role, you might... Oh, Diana. Okay, this is a terrible view of this horse. This is the black Clodruber. This is one of 2 all black horses in Red Dead. So this one and the black American Standardbred are the only ones you can get that are all black. No white on them at all. Beautiful Roman nose. Yes. I do love the detail in this game. It's so good. All right, what else was I going to do? There's something else I was going to do over here. Oh, that's right. Fish. I got to fish me for some fish. I only got 4 wild men. I got to go back. I'm only 76, but right now it's double XP for trader roll, so I definitely recommend going for trader. Yeah, if you can get the trader roll, like obviously it's on discount. And anytime you have anything that's on a bonus, it's a good time to get it. So like this month, you can get gold bars off the trader roll. And it is also giving bonus money and bonus XP. So it is a good time to get it. But if you're not close to getting the trader roll and you don't get the gold until like close to the end of November, then you might want to see what's on bonus for December. Although I don't know that a roll is going to be on bonus in December because I feel like it's going to be CTAs. But that'll be a good opportunity to get... Where's all the mint? That'll be a good opportunity to get a bunch of gold if you do CTAs, especially if you can get a group to do CTAs. I'm going to pick a day in December, guys, where we're going to have a CTA Saturday. And so anybody who wants to join, we can do some like rotating and do a bunch of the holiday CTAs. Sagar, you've been a little bit cranky today. You've been a little bit cranky pants. Alright, I think it was live bait. I'm hoping they bring the horse masks. That would be nice, but it has been quite a while and they still have not done that, which is crazy. Alright, live bait is my least favorite thing to fish with. I definitely do that. Sometimes when walking and a snake bites me, I definitely, it freaks me out. Alright, live baits. Let's do some crickets. I would say Bounty Hunter's a good first roll just because you have an extra way to earn gold. But if you want to rank up and get a lot of money to buy all this stuff, then Collector is probably your best bet. I forgot I got to reel in with live bait. Did you turn down your settings? It is not loud, I'm just wondering. The game audio, I don't have really game... there's not a lot of in-game audio at the moment. I turned my headset down because the music was so loud earlier. It's hard to balance the game audio with my like mic audio. I have the game audio like almost all the way up. I could turn it up a little bit higher. I'm always worried that the game sounds will, like when they get loud, will be too loud. Hey Hoof Girl, how's it going? I have a gut feeling it may come back around since I've been noticing they brought back the Rex outfit. I know a lot of people have been dying to get that outfit for the longest. Yeah, I mean, they definitely are bringing stuff back. They've definitely brought stuff back from, I think the Rex Road is as Outlaw Pass 2. Here's my concern. Like, they could have brought back 3 horse masks easily just by putting Halloween Pass 1 in. And they didn't do that again for like the 5th or 6th year in a row. Or however long it's been. 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know. I throw the hook in without anything. It brings the fish around. Then I use bait. Gotcha. I just throw it in with the bait. They usually spawn pretty quick for me. I don't have to worry about it too much. I just hate putting the bait back on in between each time. If I can, I'll join for CTAs. I don't mind at all. Yeah, we're going to pick a day. So I just want to see when that's going to drop and which ones. But sometime in December, I have to look because I think it's going to be the weekend I just took off. So I took off... It's an early weekend, though, so I won't have a lot of time. Was there a Christmas-themed Outlaw Pass? I don't think so. There was... Was it a quick draw pass that had, like, the Santa code in it? I don't believe it was a specific pass for Christmas time, no. Collector's my favorite role, and then Trader's my second. Yeah, Collector is definitely my favorite, and then maybe, like, Bounty Hunter or Moonshine, potentially. All right, let me look at my calendar here real quick. So I took off, I think that, actually, no, I think it was the 12th and the 15th. So I'm thinking the 13th is probably when I'm going to do this, Saturday, December 13th, where I'm just going to, we're just going to do like a bunch of, I have to make sure nothing else is going on that day though, so don't hold me to that date. We'll just do a bunch of CTAs. And so like if we have people to rotate, because obviously there's a cooldown. So if we have somebody that can rotate in each time or like rotate around, we can just do back to back to back to back. Otherwise we'll do some other stuff and then do a CTA. Love me a good bounty and moonshine, but if I need to make money, I do collector 100%. Collector is the best like XP money making role. in my opinion. I think I need two more fish. All right, it is like dark and gloomy. Can we get a bright sunny day, please? Can we get some sun, please? Did I put bait on my thing? I did. Okay. I'll definitely hop in for a CTA. I love the winter ones. They're my favorite CTAs. Best way to get gold, rank 9, trying to get to trader role. So the best way to get gold is to do, first of all, do your story missions that you have available and do stranger missions. Whoops, my bad. I was not paying attention and I just missed that. You were too slow trying to hook the fish. The most efficient gold grind is 12 minutes from start to finish. So if you start up you can't always do it. So stranger missions give you a timer and it could be anywhere from 12, 15 to 20 minutes. Here's how gold works. When an activity starts, so no matter what it is in the game, a bounty, a stranger mission, a blood money mission, whenever that activity starts, whenever you regain control of your character, the thing pops up top, an invisible timer starts, independent of any timer that Rockstar gives you. And so that's the start of it. And then when you turn it in, it doesn't matter what Rockstar's timer is. Whenever you turn it in is dependent on how much gold you get. So if you went and did the activity right away and you turned it in within 3 minutes, so if you do it before 3 minutes has passed, you get nothing. 3 minutes to 5 minutes 59 seconds, you're going to get 0.08 gold, so 8 gold nuggets. If you turn it in from 6 minutes to 8 minutes 59 seconds, you're going to get 0.16 gold. And then 9 minutes to... This is hard to do in my head without looking at it. 9 minutes to 11 minutes 59 seconds is going to be 0.24. And then 12 minutes. So anytime once you hit that 12-minute mark is 0.32 gold. And after that, it takes so you get less gold. So basically every 3 minutes your gold is going up by 0.08. So 0.08, 0.16, 0.24, 0.32. After that, it drops to only going up 0.4 nuggets at a time. So it goes from 0.32 to like 0.36. And then after 0.36, instead of every 3 minutes, it goes to every 5 minutes. And so the reason why I'm saying this is spending longer in the activity past 12 minutes is less efficient than starting up a new activity. And then also the activities that you can do right now as a low rank, you are probably almost always going to get a timer. And so you can't spend unlimited time in there anyway. I don't know if any of that made sense. But basically, when you're doing an activity, just keep in mind that a lot of people will be like, just wait down to 30 seconds. That's not necessarily going to give you a higher gold payout because you have to hit those 3-minute increments in order for it to go up. We are getting some daylight now, which is nice. But I would honestly just do your story missions, do stranger missions, and then you should have access to free blood money missions. Which just gives you another type of mission that you can do that also earns gold. Those are going to be your money makers. The other thing you want to pay attention to is your awards. So let's just go to something you can get right now. So let's say sharpshooting, for example. Maybe these aren't the best one because you have to get so many of them, but all of these that you can reset. So like kill enemies with a pistol. So once you've killed 1,000 enemies, you can reset it. You get 0.4 gold. But there are some things that you can do that are like easier to do at first. Let me think of what are some ones. These are all like 1,000. I feel like there's some, just pay attention to these when they pop up. Make sure you reset them because again, that's 0.4 gold each time you do that. I don't know if you get the gold the first time with these that aren't resettable. Oh, I can reset this award. Wonder how long that's been sitting there. So like I just reset an award. You're going to see on the right hand side of my screen 0.4 gold. So yeah, that's another way to get gold, as well as by doing those things and then resetting them as they pop up. And they're going to naturally happen as you're playing the game. But yeah, focusing on gold right now. It does... Oh, and daily challenges. I'm sorry. Daily challenges is the big one. So for all your daily challenges, when you start, you're going to get 0.1 gold per daily challenge. So when you're in week 1, don't necessarily worry about doing them all. But make sure you do at least one. And then if you do one daily, at least, every day, once you hit week 2 and you're on a streak, so you've done one every day, you're going to go from earning 0.1 gold per daily to earning 0.15 gold per daily. And then 0.2 gold would be the 3rd week, and then 0.25 the 4th week. And getting a streak going and doing these daily challenges, that gold's really going to add up. You also get a treasure map at the end of the streak. And then any treasure maps that you get, make sure you do, because you're going to average about a gold bar per treasure map. So you can access these in your satchel. So let me just show you one. Let's see. What's an easy one I can do? Well, I got 2 Hawkseye Creek that are both in my bag. Interesting. Okay, Civil War Battlefield. All right, we're going to do a little fast travel here. Treasure maps can be so good for getting gold. They're the ones I always forget about, but like when you get them, check to see if you have any. There's some stuff you can do this month to get maps as well. I'm going to put the newswire in chat here so you have access to it. You can always Google it. But basically, if you... let's see. Okay. Well, you'd have to have a posse for these, though, is the only thing if you're a new player. Because this week, if you play any activity with a persistent posse, you'll receive the Citadel Rock treasure map. And then in November 18th through the 24th, you could receive one if you do a trader sale. But you'd have to get it on a trader sale, obviously, because you don't have the trader role yet. But yeah, if you have any of these maps, just open it up. You're going to travel to the area. It's going to be a big yellow area, and there's going to be a treasure in there somewhere. You can use like an online map to help you go to locations that it could be, but otherwise you're just going to ride around until you start to feel your controller vibrating. If you're on controller, I'm not really sure what it does when you're on PC. I don't know if it... You can also see it through Eagle Eye as well. Yeah, selling to the doctor. Yeah, those are the herbs, right? So if you get a bunch of herbs and you sell to the... to the doctor, that is a good one. I remember doing that a ton when I was new. So yeah, I'm in the yellow area now, so I'm just riding around. I'm waiting to feel the vibration. I usually try to start in like a wide circle around and then work my way in. You can also use a map to like, and you can get to know the spots once you do these enough. Because I know there's a spot in the middle there. All right, so I didn't feel any vibration going all the way around here. So now I'm just going to work my way in. It's a little unusual. It's probably going to be one of these middle things here. Okay, maybe I wasn't out far enough. Danger Noodle! Saga does not like snakes at all. What the fuck did we just run into? Is the hitbox really that wide that it was the corner of that thing that she just hit? That was a little ridiculous. Okay, normally these don't take this long to find. I'm not really sure why. It's got to be on the outskirts, I feel like, because I went straight through the middle. Oh, you know what? I think I turned vibration off on my controller. Would that turn vibration off for this too? I didn't think it would mess with this. Okay, I wonder if that's a separate setting in settings or if it's my actual controller vibration, because I turned vibration off. What would that be under? Vibration is on, but I turned my actual controller vibration off. So I'm wondering if it's not going to vibrate. In which case it will go yellow. You'll be able to see it yellow when you look through Eagle Eye. I haven't seen anything yellow through this. I've been looking out here in the open. Maybe this one's broken. All right, let me check something on my controller settings real quick. Because I know I just turned something off. What would that be under? Accessories? Controller. Okay. All right, we're just going to put it to weak. I did have it completely off, and I think that I'm wondering if that was messing it up. All right, let me try it again now that I've turned the controller vibration back on. Yep, I already got it right here. That's exactly what it was. Okay, we're vibrating right now. We're not vibrating now. Okay, go back this way. Vibrating. Vibrating. Here we are. Okay, so my bad. I had my controller vibration turned off, so that's what I was looking for. And so then basically your controller just starts vibrating. It starts off pretty low, and then as you get closer, it gets really strong. And then when you open this up, let's see what we get. All right, 1.19 gold bars and $84. So I would say, in my experience, if you do like 10 or so things, it averages for me to be about like a gold bar or $100 per. And sometimes you get more money than over 100. Sometimes you get under 100. Same thing with gold bar. Sometimes you get over 1 gold bar. Sometimes you get under 1 gold bar. And kind of all like evens out, I feel like. So yeah. So that was, I mean, for a treasure map, like 1 gold bar, like that's great. Yeah, the chapel is a spawn spot. So is a point in the middle there. There's a spot in the middle that it'll spawn. And then that is a spawn up there as well. And then up in that big thing, I think. Up there is one. That was my bad. I was waiting for the controller to vibrate so I could kind of like explain how it works, and I forgot that my controller vibration was like completely off. So, whoops. Mine has never vibrated plugged in my PC. Sad. Aw. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how that works with PC. I've never had a problem with my Xbox controller and PC. This one works fine for me. Jess, do you use a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller? I feel like Xbox, obviously, because it's Microsoft, like, I feel like the Xbox controller always works better with PC, but I prefer a PlayStation controller.
Yep. Yep.
You have an Xbox controller too. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, so those are all ways to get gold. Like I said, daily challenge streak is going to be a great way to add up gold quickly. Do your treasure maps, and then make sure you're doing story missions, stranger missions, and if you haven't already, there are free missions called blood money missions, and you start it somewhere here in Saint Denis. So there should be like a yellow marker, and it's is it Guido Martelli you go see first? And then once you do that, you get access to these missions here. So they're at these teardrop locations. So Joe, Anthony Foreman. Anthony Foreman has 2 spots, one here in Rhodes, and if you're closer to Saint Denis, he has a spot in Saint Denis. We've got Sean McGuire has them, so he's either here or up here in Tall Trees. And then James Langton, who's here or I think somewhere down in this area, right down here. And it just depends. He'll move to depending on where you're closer to. So right now he's here because I'm out this way. But just to show you. So let me go. I'm going to go to Emerald real quick. I don't have my phone on me. Hey, Cap, how's it going? All right, stranger missions are going to be any of these ones here. When you first start, they have question marks, and then once you do them for the first time, they have this little symbol, and it'll tell you the name. So Angus, some of those missions do become opportunities for other players to mess with you. If you're doing any type of like delivery, players can try to steal it from you. Horse theft, boat theft, like players will get notified at some point. So just keep that in mind. And sometimes players will mess with lower level players. There are some where they don't get that notification. I think hunting is one. Hunting is one of them.
At least you didn't sell me out before, huh?
But yeah, but these guys here, you can see these blood money missions.
So.
And these will be free. So it's just another way to like earn money. These contracts are like three-part contract things. So they kind of tell a little bit more of a story, but you can do any of them, and it works the same way for.
Put my head in a noose.
I haven't done this one in forever. Let's do this one. I'm gonna find my phone real quick so I can start a timer. I'll be right back.
Filthy Italian bastard.
Okay, I am back. All right, let me just get my phone ready here. All right, so we're going to start this up.
You're getting to be capable, my friend.
Now, don't start a timer yet. This is the talking part. The timer has not started.
Ideas like you don't need old Joe no more. Might well cut him out and cut him up, huh? Well, let's see how capable you really are. There's a wagon shipping dynamite.
Oh, I hate this one. I remember now, lid fuse. This thing will blow up.
Some of your capitale too. You don't blow.
All right, we might fail this one and not get any gold.
Little reminder how you can't be doing without Joe anytime soon.
Okay, so anytime you do any mission that you can earn gold in, you have to wait through all of this. So the timer has not started yet officially. On a black screen. It is when you regain control of your character. So if you're doing like a bounty mission and it's like a legendary bounty, it's through all the opening thing when you regain control. So right now is when the timer's going to start. So I'm going to start a timer on my phone because it is independent of any timer that Rockstar gives. So right now, Rockstar hasn't even given a timer yet. They're going to give one at some point, but it's not now. All right, let's swap here. Let's get some good weapons. Now Rockstar is giving me a timer, so I can't go over that time. So if I wanted to do like a 20-minute in here, I can't. They've only given me 14 minutes. Now, I could reach 12 minutes if I wanted to. Remaining undetected in this one, though, is like really hard to do. Because there's too many enemies, like... You could be patient and try to take these guys out one-on-one. Wait, where's my little throwing knives? Hey, Rose. Throwing stuff or like using a bow though doesn't always work. Sometimes it alerts them right away.
There's a body.
Damn it. Okay. So anything like that, and yeah, you're toast. He spotted me right before I killed him, so everybody's instantly alerted because that's how it works. So now I have to be careful because there's dynamite in the back of that wagon. And if they shoot it, it damages the wagon. The wagon is already damaged. You can see up top. You can't go all the way down or you lose this one. So I don't recommend this mission because it's awful. It's really hard to get this wagon there in one piece. Damn it. Driving not on the road causes the wagon to potentially explode. So right now I'm just hitting 3 minutes. That means I have now earned 0.08 gold. Guy, I need you to get out of the way. You are in the way. So I have now earned 8 gold nuggets, 0.08 gold. Now, anything up until 5 minutes, 59 seconds, if I turn this in, I don't get any extra gold. I have only earned 0.08 gold, if that makes sense. So it doesn't matter whether I turn it in now or I turned it in a minute from now. I'm still only getting 0.08 gold. Now, the reason why this is important is because a lot of people out there, again, will be like, just run it down to 30 minutes and you'll get your highest payout. And that is actually factually not true. You will get your highest, like, money payout because you will get more. I don't know how the money payout works as well because I don't care about the money as much. It does go up in increments as well, but I'm not sure if it's a set, like, just like the gold is because I haven't really paid that much attention to it. Somebody shot at me, I feel like, and I need to pay attention. That guy weren't even on the map. Oh, somebody asked about ability cards earlier. I was supposed to show which ones were my favorite. I'll show right after this, this mission. Crips keeps teasing me about the properties we'll probably never get. Yes. Stupid question, but how do you do that with Bird of Prey Eye? You mean like this? Deadeye? Is that what you're talking about? So Deadeye is one of the ability cards. If you're not talking about that, let me know and I'm going to go over the ability cards in just a second. Yes, okay. So it is one of the ability cards. So in base game, in story, you just get it as you progress. You get like basic Deadeye where it auto paints targets. And then eventually later you unlock the ability to manually paint targets. So that's in story. So in online, you have to have an ability card to use Deadeye. So sweet. We actually made it and we did not blow up this wagon, which is fantastic. It is 5 minutes, 22 seconds. So I just want to show you because I haven't hit 6 minutes yet. So I haven't hit the next payout. Ooh, rendering in. That was crazy. 0.08. 187 XP, $9.37. So again, if you only spend a short amount of time in these missions, your payout is not that great. But you can see, because I had, and I was like 30 seconds away from hitting 6 minutes. In that point, the reason why I say use a timer is you can decide if it's important for you to wait to maybe get the next payout. In that case, I would have said, yes, wait the 30 seconds, get the next payout, get 0.16 gold, because you're getting a whole 0.08 more in 30 seconds, and then you can turn it in. You could also sit there and wait the full 12 minutes if you wanted to. To me, that's boring, so I just don't do it. I'd rather just get into the next mission, and I think that's fine. But by not waiting that 30 seconds, I just cheated myself out of an extra 0.08 gold. So that's kind of how I look at it. So if I start an independent timer, I can know if it's worth it for me to wait a little bit while longer, or if I should just turn it in. So if I had gotten back and it was like 6 minutes 5 seconds, I have to wait almost 3 more minutes to get my next payout. So I can make a decision. Do I want to turn this in, get my 0.16 gold and go start another mission? Or do I want to sit here for another 3 minutes and get 0.24 gold? And that's the decisions you can make when you're doing that. When you're grinding gold to try to get something specific. Once you have a little bit of gold build out, so you don't have to worry about being so crazy about it, you can just play and your gold's naturally going to add on. But when you're trying to get like that first roll, like it can, and you're trying to get it as fast as possible, these are the things that kind of help you out a little bit. Okay, so for ability cards, you have your base Deadeye ability card. So I'm using what's called Paint It Black, which means when Deadeye is active, I can paint targets on enemies. What this does also is it takes away bloom. So you don't have to worry about like waiting for your bloom to go down to have an accurate shot. There's other Deadeye ability cards, like Slow and Steady is another good one. When Deadeye is active, you don't take as much damage. Headshots don't kill you outright. Also, though, you can't run or sprint, so you're kind of like stuck in... and I'll show you what I mean here. Let's get off. So this one is really good for defense, but when it's active, this is the fastest I can move. I can't run, I can't sprint. This, I'm super slow, and I personally don't like that. So I don't use that one, but it is very good if you find yourself dying a lot. Another one that a lot of people use is Slippery Bastard. So when Deadeye is active, you can run around. When enemies are shooting you, they're less accurate, so bullets kind of deflect. And your accuracy is also reduced as well. So this is good if you're trying to just like run through or run away from enemies, because it's going to be harder for them to kill you. But my preferred is this Paint It Black. So again, I can paint targets. I can also run around. So if I'm in Deadeye, let me just get my Deadeye back here. I can still run. I can still move around, which I like to be able to do. I don't like to be stuck in place. So yeah, so that's your Deadeye cards. There's other ones here. This one is never, you don't ever want to use this one. This one's shit. So a moment to group recuperate is nothing. Focus fire can be good if you're in a group because it gives you guys more damage. Quite an inspiration can be good. It regenerates your health if you're stacking it with like there's a green card that it stacks with really well. Kick in the butt. So whenever you take damage, a large portion is added to Deadeye. When you have quite an inspiration on, you're adding to your health when you're in Deadeye. So these kind of like play off each other. As far as the green cards go, my favorites are going to be Live for the Fight when I'm just riding around in free roam. Ride Like the Wind if I'm on a horse that has lower health. Peak Condition can be a good one because you use less stamina when sprinting and you deal more damage if you have high stamina. So if you're doing like PvP, Eye for an Eye is good if you're doing headshots. So I use Paint It Black and Eye for an Eye because they work off each other. Eye for an Eye is restoring my Deadeye. My Deadeye is what's giving me the ability to headshot easier, I guess. Strange Medicine is also one I use for like CTAs a lot. So you regain a lot of health whenever you inflict damage. So if you're in a CTA, this is a really good one to use because every time you're killing tons of enemies and you're constantly getting health back for that. Blue cards can be good too. Fool me once. Every consecutive shot, you take less and less damage. Unblinking eye, if you're in Deadeye and Eagle a lot, it just drains slower. I don't really use too many of the blue cards. Like, those would be the two main ones I would use. I don't really find the rest of them to be super great. And if you're into like PvP or even like using like a scoped weapon, like a lot of these yellow cards will be good for you. So sharpshooter, you deal more damage with a scope. Winning streak, each consecutive shot does more damage than the last. Gunslinger's choice can be good if you're dual wielding. So these are like your damage kind of cards, I would say. So it really just depends on... This is my typical CTA setup. The only thing I would change out for free roam is Strange Medicine. I might change out for Ride Like the Wind or Live for the Fight. But yeah, this is my setup pretty much. And it's, again, your setup is going to be entirely dependent on how you like to play and what activities you do. If you're going into PvP, my setup is not good for PvP. It's not good for against other players. It is strictly a PvE type playstyle. So if you're going into PvP, you're going to want to find somebody who does that and find out what the best cards are. Slippery Bastard probably is going to be a good one that a lot of people use. Painted Black too, but then you're going to want to build on damage and damage reduction. Ooh. I haven't seen a legendary animal in quite some time. Where are you? Is this the elk? I thought someone was modding when they were just using Slippery. Yeah, Slippery is such a bitch. Honestly, I don't think ability cards should be in PvP. Oh, it's the buck. Is it the buck? Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting the buck. No, it's not that buck. It is the elk. Why was that one lighting up? It is the elk. I was like, there's not a buck over here. I hope I have set it as on. I've set it as on, right? Yeah. Look, Hims is so pretty. Hey, buddy. You're beautiful, it's true. You're a little dirty. All right, go live your life. Aw, going into a nighttime cycle already. So sad. So sad. Do 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 do. So yeah, basically just read when you're looking at the ability cards. Kind of think about what activities you want to do and then read through them and maybe watch some videos. I don't think I have any ability card videos, honestly, because I pretty much use the same thing. So somebody would be able to explain them a little bit better. But you really just want to think about, hey, am I just going to be free roaming? Am I just going to be riding about free roaming? You know, I might want something that's just constantly regenerating my Deadeye, especially if you're a low level and you don't have money for tonics. Like, this one is great because your Deadeye is just going to constantly be regenning slowly over time. All right, I thought I heard a bear, but it was just a person. If you don't do headshots, Eye for an Eye is not a good card for you. It would be a waste of a slot because killing an enemy with a headshot restores a lot of Deadeye. So you would want to go with something else and maybe try something different. Iron Lung 2, great one. Your stamina regenerates faster and you take much less stamina depending on your current stamina level. And then you want to think about how this can pair with something like peak conditions. Sprinting uses less stamina and you deal much more damage depending on your stamina level. So you're just like stacking damage. I'm assuming it stacks. I haven't actually looked at the numbers in a while. So again, you'd have to watch somebody that looks at these kind of numbers and cards. Fool Me Once is always going to be good for like damage reduction. So that's a good one. No matter whether you're doing PvP or PvE. But yeah, it's just all about looking to see what activities do I do and what cards are going to like help me with that sort of a thing. I was in a trade route the other day with two bearded ladies and we had an emote off. Nice. We gotta get... we do have the... Was it the straw beard? Gotta get our bearded Santa outfits ready for next month. Alright, where are we on the challenges. All right, we caught our fish. All right, we can do everything but the posse races today, which is fine. I'm only at 0.1. Actually, let's give our horse another golden cookie. All right, I'm messing everything up because my thing's off here. So let's go back. We need a repeater. Get a golden cookie. All right, I got to grab the collectibles for collector for sure. Oh, I'm going to go check on camp again, actually. I'm probably not to another resupply. I might need to fill it up a little bit, though. It was like 2 gnomes were aboard the train. Nice. Is that a card back here? I know I have 6. I need 6 collectibles, so I might as well grab a few things. It's the alcohol bottle. I have to drink an alcohol bottle as well. My collectibles are all very low right now. I sold down and like haven't been doing any collecting. All right, we'll just drink one of the 4 ones. Is it just Clodruber horses? I just realized normally they have 2 horses on sale. And I think they only have Clodrubers on sale this month. Camp is in Big Valley. Nice. I like it up in the valley, but it's so hard to just get it in the perfect spot that I like. That I just don't do it that often. Plus, you have to... If you try to set it up there, you have to ride up there because your camp's not up there. Valley's a great spot, though, if you want to fill your camp for hunting. It's better than the plains, for sure. Plains can be good, but also the plains tend to be like a lot more people tend to be there. And the more people around, the less the animals are going to spawn. Well, yeah, it really is just the Clodruber. So the black and white I have right now. Here's the gray. Super pretty. Not my favorite color, but I know a lot of people like the Cremello. This is probably one of my favorites. The silver. I have this one off and on a bunch. This is Moon Racer is the name I always give it. And then the Dapple Rose Gray, which is not bad either. Got some pretty ones. If I were going to trade out, I would trade out the black one for the silver one. Astarian is just my favorite right now. I love Astarian. Super pretty. And... oh, that's right. I can't look at saddles to see what's on discount right now, which is so dumb. Yes, I wish there was an option to place your camp down on the map. That would be so great. It would be great if you could open up the map and see which ones were available and then just pick the one that you wanted. So instead of it just being random, you could be like, okay, this spot and this spot are open in the valley. Like, which one do you want? And then just place it there. That would be such a quality of life improvement. I'd be all for it. What time is it? Almost 11? Okay, we're going to go a little bit while longer, but I do have a project I need to finish up for class today. I won't be doing Red Dead more than likely, but I'll probably go live. I have to see what we're doing. We have off Monday and Tuesday, so I'm just going to see what's going on. I might showcase a little Disney Dreamlight Valley because the DLC is coming up on the 19th. So probably won't be Red Dead, but I probably will go live again at some point. All right. Crips, what are you doing with my camp here? All right, we are halted. And we are halted for materials. Yeah, going back, Jess, and playing story and like epilogue, when you see all the houses that are being built and stuff, I was like, man, there's so many properties that we could have. Saved by the rock. Dude, I just fucking hate what they've done with the hunting online. It's so terrible. It's so wonky. Yeah, there's definitely ways of getting, but you have to go up there, you have to stand in a certain spot, you have to look the opposite direction, you gotta, like, you can finagle it, but it's a pain. I'd rather just be able to, yeah, open my map up and place it down. It's a pain in the ass. Plus, like, again, for Big Valley, there's no fast travel really up there, so you have to ride all the way up there to get it up there. And then, like, sometimes they move you. Like, if you restart it, they'll move your camp. And then you have to do it all over again, which is real obnoxious. Hear me out. What if you could have multiple properties? For example, you can have a ranch out in New Austin, but also a townhouse in Saint Denis. Yes. There's so much they could have done. There was so much they were planning to do. Like I said, I'm pretty sure something happened over at Rockstar, and that's why they just, like, cut their losses, basically, and just focused on GTA. Couldn't wait, bought the black horse. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Rose, that's funny. Hey, at least you met some nice people on Trader Out, and not douchebags that were just like throwing dynamite everywhere and lassoing you.
Getting a little low on supplies here. Good stuff. Beautiful.
All right, we're definitely not making it to 100 today, though, unfortunately. All right, we need 2 more collectibles. Could do 3 wildflowers, or what are we at? We're at 5. We could do 6. 7. Yeah. Might not be to 9 either. Could easily, but maybe not. Can you go see if my moonshine is ready? Get some better guns if we're gonna deliver. Moonshine check. Hey Cyber, how's it going? Oh yeah, so just a reminder this week, so the 4th through the 10th, if you play any activity with a persistent posse, you'll receive that reward for a Citadel Rock treasure map, so just keep in mind, it does have to be a persistent posse. Now, I still think if you join in a random posse and it is a persistent posse for them, I still think that would count. You'd have to do an activity with them. So there's a way, hey Corey, to just join in with a random posse, or you could look in your lobby to see if there's a posse that's open. And a lot of times those people, it is a persistent posse. It could be a temporary one that they just put together for an activity, or like people that they're playing with just for the day. But if it is a persistent, I think that still counts. I don't think you have to, I don't think it has to be your persistent posse. So just keep that in mind.
You will not let a little thing like a barrage of
bullets get in your way.
Huh? But I tell you, these are valuable.
They're all valuable customers.
You will look after every last jug. So, they are yours.
Allez-y. I think he says that differently every time. Because he'll go allons-y. Allez-y. Where are we going? Thieves Landing. Alright, we just need 18 bottles intact. Here are all the animals when I'm in a mission, and a 3-star at that. Do, do. Oh, I wonder where Ducky is. I haven't seen him today. Excuse me. Don't break my bottles. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. We need 18 bottles intact, my good sirs. Careful. Careful. Slow down. Whoops, we just pissed everybody off here in Thieves Landing. We are gonna come out of this cutscene into chaos. I didn't mean to run into him, I promise. Wait, why is it acting like some people are on my side here? Whoop! Alright, we're out. We're out. Pascal, thank you so much for the $1.49. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Done the mission, but at a cost. Yes, that's right. I mean, it was an accident. He was walking in the driving path, you know. Oh, it's not letting me heart they used to let me heart the little donos, and it's not letting me do that. I'm so sad. Thieves Landing is always a little bit of a shit show, you know? It's always a little bit crazy. Alright, I think I need 2 more collectibles. We got the Moonshiner. Oh, I could change the core. Sweet. 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Let's go. Oh, I can't set camp up. There we go. Driving path, isn't that a road? Oh, it's not technically a road. I was going to say road, but I was like, it sort of is in a town, so it's like not really a road. But I was driving on it, so like sort of a road. So it was in my path that Rockstar told me to go, like via Rockstar GPS. All right, was it change theme? I think it was change theme. Or decor. It was change decor, not theme. Ma'am. Just so you know, for the change decor one, you can just change a picture. You don't actually have to own any of the bar decor to change the bar decor. If you have more than one photo, you can just go to photos and you can just change the photo. Oh, we're on the fox already. The fox is my favorite. In my head canon, it's a road. And there we go. Change decor. Perfect. We're gonna start our moonshine up again. I pulled the Christmas tree down yesterday and set it up, but then my lights weren't working, so I have 2 strands of lights. One wouldn't come on at all, and one would only half come on. I was very sad. So I have Christmas lights coming today, but I should have done the overnight shipping so they'd be here so I could like decorate right after doing my paper. So I'm hoping they get delivered. I'm gonna like log off here, grab some food, do my project, and I'm hoping they're here so I can finish decorating my tree today. I don't typically decorate this early, but like life's crazy right now and I just need a little happiness, you know? And I just want to see the lights and it be beautiful. I got stuff to decorate my office at work. And I love that my coworkers are the same way. They're all about the decorating too, so. I'm going to take out 2 more boxes of Christmas stuff right now so we can decorate a bit here. Hopefully your lights get here so we can decorate today to light up. Yes. I did. I brought down. I don't have too many Christmas decorations and I don't have a lot of like space. I do have a few things though. So I did bring the box down. That's when I discovered the lights weren't working. So I am going to set up some other things while if the lights aren't here. I'll at least get that stuff set up and going. All right, let's sedate an animal, revive it, and then grab some collectibles here in... So there's a good, there's a arrowhead over here. Let's grab that. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm a lost toy. It's the N. There we go. I feel like Christmas stuff has been making me very happy and cozy. Honestly, the time change now early the sun goes down makes me a tad bit sad. Yes. Oh my gosh, this time of year. Now, I don't have to deal with it too much down here just because it's not as cold where I used to be. But like this time of year up north would always depress me. Like, especially as the temperature just keeps dropping. The dark combined with the cold. Yeah, like, seasonal depression is a real thing. But down here, at least it's not. It has been chilly down here. The temperature's about to drop again. So it's only going to be 60 as a high on Monday and a low, so like an overnight low of like 34. That's pretty freaking cold for down here. I was like, I did not sign up for this. But at least like most of the time is not that cold, so I don't feel it as bad. We also have a little bit extra daylight down here, I feel like. The timing's a little bit different than up north. But you're in California, so obviously yours is different as well, being on that side. Am I still live? I'm still live right this second. I'm going to be ending soon-ish. I got like a couple more things. Thanksgiving decorations get no respect. Actually, I would love, if I was a better like decorator, more motivated and had the money, like I would love to decorate for fall in November rather than Christmas. So like some beautiful like fall color leaves and like Thanksgiving decorations. I would definitely 100% do that. It's just like, it's not a priority right now. I do love that kind of stuff too, though. I might start building up my fall collection. Temps drop to 40 sometimes here, but it's rare that we go lower. Yeah, like Monday's going to be super rare for us, I feel like. Or like this early. It'll be a little bit unusual. All right, I need to sedate and revive an animal. We have something that's not a pronghorn. I thought I heard a fox over here. Bunny will do. Seasonal depression sucks. I don't feel it now only because the holidays can be cheery, but afterwards I'm like, please drag me to Hawaii. Yes. I can remember being up north and like the first like semi-warm day that would happen in like May. I don't know if we'd get one in April or not that was warm enough to do it. I would just go and sit outside in the sun. I'd still be in a hoodie and like jeans and stuff because it's still not like warm, but like just to get out of that bone cold like 20s, 30s and kind of just sit, and it's just like the best thing. Okay, bye Jose, thanks for hanging out. Oh, is that a resupply? Let's go do a resupply real quick. Espresso. Oh guys, I tried cold brew for the first time the other day. Was that last week? Was it on Tuesday? I think it was on Tuesday. I did not like it. It just tastes like coffee to me. Caitlin was like so wanting me to like it, and I got it just like hers, with a lot of like, so it's sweet. The only difference is that the foam stuff on top for hers was regular dairy and mine was oat milk, which was probably not as sweet. But then I did even add a little bit of sugar in, but I'm like, this just tastes like coffee and I don't like coffee. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So I tried it. I did try it. It wasn't as bad as drinking like a cup of black coffee, but I still was like, I wouldn't voluntarily like pay for this again because like, yeah, it just tastes like coffee. It was still too bitter. I mean, like it wasn't too sugary for sure. And it's not even that it was so bitter. It's just, I just don't like the taste of coffee. Like, I don't like whatever that taste is. Like, I don't know. I'm like, yep, tastes like coffee. And everybody's like, oh, cold brew's going to be better because it's not going to be as bitter and it'll be fine. And I'm just like, I drank the whole thing. Like, it wasn't so awful that I couldn't drink it. I didn't like drink it and take a drink and spit it out. But like the whole time I'm drinking it, I'm just like, this is not like a pleasant flavor. You know, it's just like, I'm drinking it going, this is, I just wouldn't voluntarily like want to drink that all the time. Like, I'd much rather drink. I don't like the smell of coffee grounds. I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. Oh man, this is one of my least favorites, hunting a duck. I just heard a duck too. Is that a duck? Where'd it go? Oh, did it land up top? Oh, it landed somewhere I'm not going to be able to get it. Shoot. Did it land all the way up? Any more ducks? I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one. I live in the Netherlands and the weather's still okay. 15 degrees, 8 degrees. We can't complain. Hate the cold. Yeah, I hate the cold. I just don't do well in it. It hurts my bones. Oh, I can get... Oh, it's not a... It's not! It's a raven! I didn't think it looked like a duck. I was like, that doesn't look like a duck, but I'm shooting anyway. Because it's by the water. But it's a raven. Come on, Saga. Hey, Corbin, how's it going? All right, duck acquisition. Let's go. No, it's going down river. Okay, I need my horse. You're gonna have to come in the water, girl. You're gonna have to. Because I don't... Okay, I might be able to go over here. No. Okay, this is my only spot. You gotta come to me, okay? You gotta come to me. Did she go up? I don't think I can get across the water here. I think this is too deep, right? No! No, I lost it! And it's gonna sink to the bottom, so I can't do it. Damn it, Saga! No, it's just stuck here. Well... That's that. Saga, you little bitch, what are you doing? Where is she? She's like stuck up there. Yeah, no, I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. I like nothing about coffee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. To me, it's not even like a... Where the hell is this horse? What were you doing? You've lost me the duck. I can't get it back. It's just sunk to the bottom. Look, my horse is out of stamina, like she's been freaking out up there this whole time. Funny thing with me and coffee, I've tried doing without it and I just don't need it. My mom is addicted and she tells me I make mine too strong. You say you don't like coffee at the same time I'm making a cup of coffee right now. I don't know why. Everybody I know loves coffee, but... Although, I don't think Gypsy drinks coffee in the morning. Like, I think he'll drink cold brew, but I don't know that he... I don't know that he's like, I have to have a coffee type person. But like, everybody else I know is just like, coffee. Must have coffee. It astonished me finding someone that doesn't like the smell or taste. You're a unicorn. Yeah, like my mom doesn't drink coffee, but she likes the smell of coffee. But I don't even like the smell of coffee. To me, it does not smell good. Apparently, I got like the cilantro gene for coffee. Whatever that is. Okay. Stupid. Stupid duck. You stupid little duck. I'd have an IV to my body if I could. Hey, that'd be better for me because then I wouldn't have to smell it. I wouldn't have to smell the coffee. I had cilantro to a lot of things. Here's the thing, like I don't cook with I don't like buy cilantro and use it that much because to me I don't think it tastes that good. But like I don't have the gene so strong that I can't eat anything with it because like Chipotle's rice, like it has cilantro in it and like mixed in with everything else, it's fine. Like it doesn't bother me. You're probably a super taster. I remember we talked about the possibility. Like cilantro definitely can bother me. And the thing is like I have a really hard time with like really strong, not strong flavored things, but like spicy things I have trouble with. Yeah, my taste buds can't handle a lot of that. So like there's these pickle chips. I don't know if you guys have ever had them before. It's like Vicky spicy dill pickles or something. And they're delicious, but it's like I eat 3 of them and I have to take a break because they're spicy for me. And I like looked at the ingredients and like it's green bell peppers. And also other spices that they don't mention. Like there's paprika in there and then it just says like spices. But like they're so delicious, but like, yeah, it's like my eyes water a little bit. And I'm like, it's literally green bell peppers, girl. Like, I don't understand. Oh, the jalapeno chips? Yeah, so the pickle ones are good. The dill ones are really good. The jalapeno ones would probably be way too much for me. If I can't handle the spicy dill pickles, I think the jalapeno ones would not work at all.
You know,
My taste buds don't want green bell peppers. I don't know what to tell you.
Before we all became beholden to pieces of shiny paper.
I'm also like the same with like,
My friend has some more
so
good
Gypsy and I like not argued, but like we're just having a discussion the other day and it was like, he's like, there's no such thing as too much chocolate or whatever. But I was like, they're legitimately like some of the chocolate fudge stuff. It's like, it's so rich. It's like you take a bite and it's delicious, but like I can only have a bite or two. Cause I'm like, it's, I gotta hunt again. Come on, man. Cause it's like too much. So like even sweet stuff can be, you haven't tried the dill flavored chicks? They are so good if you ever see them. So where we walk over to get lunch sometimes, the jalapeno ones are in the convenience stores. You can buy them there, but in order to get the dill pickle ones, you have to buy them through Subway. So Subway has the dill ones. They're so good. I get a headache with too much fudge chocolate.
Yep.
Bell peppers are probably bad for eczema. Oh. Bell peppers. And apparently they're too spicy for my white taste buds, I guess. I don't know. There's like, Rose, is that why I break out? It's like I really like cute, like have you ever seen the things where people do like the cucumbers with a little bit of like soy sauce and like green onion and like whatever, and they mix it together and you just eat it like that and you're eating like basically a whole raw cucumber. I think that's super tasty, but like even the one person who was making was like, you know, my IBS doesn't like this, but I sure do. I was like, yeah, I wonder how much my stomach just does not appreciate that. Yeah, nightshades like tomatoes and stuff for sure. It's so tricky figuring out like food triggers too and stuff, like what triggers and what doesn't. I go through like periods where I don't know that I'd be formally diagnosed with anything, but like I go through periods where my joints kind of get like achy and like flare up a little bit or like get a little swollen. And it's not like an everyday, it's like a thing where I could wake up one day and like literally not be able to put any weight on my wrist, and like the next day I'm fine. And one day I could wake up and like it hurts to put any weight on my ankle, and like the next day I'm fine. So it's just like intermittent. And one of the things, shit, I wanted to see, there's a 3-star. Let's see how much the 3-star is. Of course I didn't get a clean kill on the 3-star. Damn it. Somebody already looked at the 2-star. That's a bummer. And like Nightshades was one of those things where like, if you're having like these kind of issues, like you should. And I'm like, but I like potatoes and tomatoes and I don't wanna. Leave me alone with my Nightshades.
That'll do the trick. You've earned yourself those supplies.
Yeah, Dan, I feel like you probably use a lot of lemons and limes too. You'd think with our technology they'd be able to figure out like cures for this kind of shit. Hey Muddles, welcome. Afternoon. All right, will we succeed with this resupply? There was a blueberry over here. Hopefully they're friendly if they're still here. If not, I'm going to take it as a sign.
Fine wagon you got.
Fine wagon you got. Why, thank you, sir. I just noticed dark berries and stuff helps when I have a consistent amount of blackberry. I don't know if it's just the antioxidants or other stuff. I feel like blackberries, blueberries, they're also good for you in general too. I go through phases where I'm like really eating a lot of them and I feel like my skin does really well, and then like I go through phases where I don't, because I normally have them in like smoothies and stuff. I also feel like in general it's just harder to find good produce down here, so everything I'm buying is frozen, which is fine, but like I'm more likely to use frozen in smoothies, and then like if I were to do like something in like yogurt or oatmeal, like I'd rather have fresh. Very informative on game and life. I've got a lot of opinions. It don't mean they're right, I guess. Ooh. So it's a black X over there. Somebody died? Oh, and on my left? Who be dying over here? It's the blueberry killing people. I get so overwhelmed going to the grocery store trying to get everything. Even with the list, I still forget to write things down. Same. I went to, speaking of overwhelmed, I went to a Hobby Lobby for the first time in my entire life yesterday to get some, to like look to see, because everybody's like, oh, Christmas decorations, Hobby Lobby. And we have one nearby. I don't know that I've ever lived near one. And so I was like, I got new tires on my car yesterday morning. And then I went to this Hobby Lobby. And I wanted to buy all of the things because there were so many things I liked and I thought were cute. And I think that actually made it easier to not spend too much money, because it was so overwhelming. There was so much stuff that I wanted that it made it easier to just like get nothing almost. So I spent like $50 in there. But also there were so many people in there, like every aisle was packed and I was just getting anxious and there was a lot. And so there were like legitimate a bunch of things I almost bought, but like I just didn't. And I was like, yeah, I just saved myself probably like $300. I only had a basket too, so I didn't have a full cart, which was nice. I don't even know that I could have gotten a full cart through there. There were so many people. Yeah, and everything's like half off for their Christmas stuff. So like I did get a good bit. Like I got stuff for the office. I was going to go to Dollar Tree for that, for the office stuff. But like I got like a tiny little tree and some little ornaments and like some stuff to hang up. And I didn't spend a lot on it. I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. It's super comfortable that I got from there. It's got like a Highland cow with like a Santa hat on it. And it's like a super cute like cream color. And I was like, okay, that's cute. I'm gonna get that. And yeah, I only spent like $50. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, I could easily gone in there and spent a couple $100 for sure on Christmas decorations. So it was kind of good that it was overwhelming. Okay, camp's going again. We're gonna have to fill it up a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, so that I can go ahead and get some school stuff done. What's today? Today's Saturday. I'll definitely be back next Saturday with some Red Dead Online. I am most likely going to go live another day just because I have off a few days. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do, but probably Disney Dreamlight, so I understand, like, if you guys are not interested in that. Totally get it. But there's, like, this DLC coming up with horses, and so I kind of just want to, like, do a little bit of that, so we'll see. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out. If I don't talk to you again, hopefully I will see you next Saturday. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.